Welcome back. Let's do question 10A3. How many unique even numbers greater than 65,000 can be created if repetition is not allowed? Let's check our restrictions here. The number should be greater than 65,000. So it means the first number must be a 6, can be a 9, maybe can be an 8, we'll see. Because again it says how many even numbers. So if it's an even number, then the number should end with a 6, can end with a 6 or with an 8. So it means we have different situations here. We're going to have different situations. Now let's look at those different situations. Let's say the number starts with a 6 and end with an 8. Because if the number is an even number, it must end with an even number. It can end with a 0 or an even number. Now let's say the number starts with a 6 and ends with an 8. So that's the first situation. Still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's say the first slot is taken by 6. So it means how many choices do we have? How many 6s do we have? We only have 1 6. So it means one choice here. And then the last slot, let's say, is taken by 8. How many 8s do we have? We have only one 8. So we have one choice. Okay. So 6 is taken, 8 is taken. We're left with 1, 3, and 9. Okay, but the second number cannot be a 1, cannot be a 3, because the number must be greater than 65,000. So it means the second number must be what? A number which is 5 or more. It can be a number which is 5 or more. The number that we have here is 9. So it means the second slot is going to be taken by 9, and we only have one 9. We only have one choice out of these three. Out of these three, 1, 3, and 9, we only have one choice. So it's one choice. We are left with 3 and 1, which is two numbers. So it means the third slot, we have two choices. Can be a 1, can be a 3. So we have two choices. If one of these two is gone into the third slot, then we have only one left for the fourth slot. So we only have one here. So it means the number of the unique numbers here is going to be 2 times 1. 2 times 1, which is equal to 2. That is the first situation. And then the second situation, we can have our number starting with the 8. But if it starts with 8, it has to end with 6 because it should be an even number. Okay, so it means if it starts with 8, then it will end with a 6. Okay, it starts with 8 and ends with 6. So it means we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, starts with an 8, we only have one choice there. Then ends with a 6, then we only have one choice. The second number can be any of these three. So it means the second slot we have three choices. If one of these three numbers goes to the second slot, then we are left with two choices for the third slot. And then if one of the numbers goes here and then the other number goes here from these three numbers, then means you're left with one choice for the fourth slot. Okay, and then we have now the number of unique numbers here will be 3 times 2 times 1, which is equal to 6. Can the number start with a 9? Yes, can start with a 9. So that will be our last situation. Starts with 9 and ends with what? Right. If it starts with 9, let me clear this first. If it starts with 9, then it can end with a 6 or with an 8. Okay, so we have our 5 slots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it starts with 9, we only have one choice, 1 9 there. Then if it starts with 9, we're saying it can end with a 6 or 8. So it means we have two choices here. So the last number we have two choices, right? And then be careful, a slot will only take one number. We have two choices, but a slot will only take one number. So it can be either a 6 or an 8, not both of them. Okay, so now let's say it is 8 that is taken. We still have 3 numbers left. Or let's say it is 6 that is taken by the last slot. Then we will be having 3 numbers left. Okay, so now we're left with these 3 numbers to arrange, which is going to be 3, 2, 1, like that. Okay, just like the others, 3, 2, 1, like that. In the meaning that the number of unique numbers here is going to be 3 times 2 times 1 times 2, which is equal to 12, right? And then how many unique even numbers greater than 65,000 can be created if repetition is not allowed? Then we just add these, because it is this situation or this situation or this situation. Remember, or we add total of unique even numbers is equal to 2 plus 6 plus 12, which is equal to 20. That's the answer there.